Gina, she's so spicy. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or anyone that's dealing with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your general April read. Okay, I'm going to read it from the point of view of a Sagittarius, but you are able to switch whatever around because the energies are interchangeable. That's how this thing kind of works. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe, all right, and in good health, and making the best out of whatever your current situation may be in these crazy times. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and look into your past. 9 of Pentacles. All right, lots of rewards coming your way, even a sense of independence. Okay, yeah, with the King of Pentacles. You're super stable right now, Sagittarius. At least you're feeling like you are. I'm sorry, in the past you've been super stable. I'm feeling like Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles can do with laziness and vacation, but with that King of Pentacles there, I feel like it's pretty stable and secure. I feel like you're really, really secure. In the past you were, before this 9 of Wands came in, really secure with who you were. Now the 9 of Wands comes in to shake things up, okay? Oh yes, with the Justice. So there's something going on here, possibly legal, whatever it is, it hurts you pretty bad. Here's the thing though. The 9 is the last chapter, right? It's right before the 10. It's right before, it's wrapping things up, okay? So whatever truth you may have found that hurt you, that you are currently going through, I feel like you're going to bounce back. I really do. I feel like you're going to bounce back. It's past pain. It's something that's been going on. So whether it was like a postponement of a legal situation, or someone may have hurt you and it happened in the past, or you know, if it is, you did start out with Pentacles, so it could just be all revolving around. You know what? That's like the 3rd time I've slipped up in your reading. I do feel like someone may be trying to twist your words, or you are twisting someone's words. Okay, and I'm hearing, yeah, don't get it twisted. Okay, with the Page of Cups. You received some news that I don't know you were happy with the Star, but it was inevitable, okay? I think it did give you a little bit of hope. I just don't, I feel like there was something of a misunderstanding somehow. This information could have come from a person or from spirit. But it was a hard truth. It was a hard pill to swallow. It may even be yourself with yourself. Definitely the case, because you started out with the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles on top of that. It's a very, very independent thing. So whatever this is was a situation that you definitely made for yourself. You are not a victim. And I'm not saying you're trying to play the victim. I'm just saying whatever this is definitely a situation that you actively engaged in as a completely independent mind. That's all I'm trying to say there. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the current situation for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoa, this card just jumped up. 10 of Swords. Yeah, and I mean, it jumped right out and up there under that 9 of Pentacles. So it's like you were just doing you, but it is a 10, okay? It's the 10 of Swords, but it's still a 10, okay? It's still final. It's going to change the way that you think. Actually, you may be already currently changing the way you think about someone or something, a situation or otherwise, okay? For some of you, it's really about your job or your money, or possibly even coworkers. For others of you, it is just about your independence, your life, and even your passions, or who or what you were passionate about. All right, you do have Libra and Aquarius on the board, and they're actually looking right at each other, okay? 10 of Swords. And before I have somebody in the damn comments talking about, oh, well, I'm not dealing with that type of person, unless you know their entire chart, then you don't know. And it's not necessarily that that person is a Libra and Aquarius. It is just that that is the energy of, okay? So there's definitely some, Yeah. Okay. So whatever this deception is, whatever this truth that you found out that did hurt you, okay, whatever this stabbing in the back or whatever, you're going to get a new start, okay? And again, it's changing the way that you think. It's changing the way that you feel. There's some final thoughts. I'm hearing like someone and seeing someone like close out an entire show, which is interesting because there might have been a situation here that was for show, okay? Maybe by you, maybe by someone else, but there's a situation here that was like, oh, that was all for the stage, right? That was all for your audience. No matter the situation, you stepped into this willingly, okay? With the Three of Wands, okay? There's some patience that you're having right now, okay, with either a relationship or something that you've engaged in. Like I said, that this is a situation that you brought on yourself. I don't know you understood the full, like, consequences or lessons that it would bring, but when do we ever, right? This could be in a marriage. You're getting the Four of Wands right underneath the Justice card. That's a legal marriage. And you've got the Judgment and the Justice. So for some of you, this is very much about a marriage. And for others of you, this is very much about a legal matter coming to an end finally. Okay, and just having to be patient with that Four of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely having to be patient and think about some things, all right? I'm hearing duped with the Tower. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This is major for you, Sagittarius. This is going to bring about a lot of change, whatever this is. I think it already is. It already has. And I think you feel a little bit duped because with this Four of Swords and this Tower like this, you knew this was coming and you tried to prolong it. You did. You tried to prolong it. You tried to maybe even renew it, turn it around in some way. Someone thought that they were really, really meant for something or someone, and it turns out that they're not, at least not in the way initially felt, which I think is what is a bother here. It's like, I thought we had this thing going. I thought I was getting this promotion. I thought I was the one. I thought I was a shoo-in. I'm hearing shoo-in. And then you find out no. But again, it's maybe not even no. It's just more than likely not the way that you planned it to be. Okay. Now we are going to look into some future outcomes, but remember the reason that we read tarot is because we get it from a current energy source. So if you see something that you don't like, always can change it. Nothing set in concrete, nothing set in stone. Okay. The Nine of Cups coming out for you in the future. All right. Definitely going to be satisfied with whatever news or offer you get from this. Okay. You've got the Page of Cups twice here. So there's a lot of information and messages being passed back and forth. I don't believe they're being passed outright though. They're not being passed in the light. Okay. I'm hearing whispers. I'm hearing whispers. It could even be like he said, she said. I do see information popping up that someone didn't expect. Okay, and I also see someone not telling everything that they know. Okay, but there's a lot of information and offers being made here. Okay, with the Six of Cups. All right, yeah, I'm hearing yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, with the Empress. Okay, so somebody here definitely in the future, you're still dealing with the past situation. Again, this is something that was stepped in willingly. But you know what, Sagittarius, I gotta say, there's a bit of ownership coming from this. Like, yeah, okay, I said that, yeah, I did that, yeah, okay, yeah. And now here we are, like, okay, King of Swords here. All right, lots of logic with, okay, yeah. So you're going to move forward very strategically. You're not just going to like react in a crazy way, even though you're probably a little bit hurt. You do feel betrayed and deceived here. I do see that. And even there's being some distance created on purpose. But yeah, I feel like that distance is like, because I'm hearing like no one's talking. No one is really saying what they know. When they do, it's like someone's gathering facts or something. Like when, like, or building a case even. When they do speak, boy, do they bring the heat. But again, you know, you've got the Star, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune all right here. So however it may look on the surface, I think you knew this was coming. It was inevitable. It's something that needed to happen. It's something that transforms you. It's that next chapter. I think you may have wanted out of this situation anyways, right? It's almost like when you do things consciously or even subconsciously to create a situation that kind of forces you to move along or shed somebody, or because I am seeing shedding. So this may be like just a whole shedding of a situation, just overall. Let's get you some advice here, Sagittarius. All right. Efficiency. With the Six of Wands. Yeah, I think you have, like, you may be in the public eye or dealing with someone in the public eye. There's a lot of talk here. There's a lot of people talking. There's a lot of eyes on here. So however you're handling the situation, it's like, I feel like you've got to be really efficient with the actions that you take, because they may be under a microscope or being dealt with a fine-tooth comb. Okay, overall, I do see victory if handled in an efficient way. And I think you've been doing a pretty good job, honestly. You've definitely been keeping your sanity and your balance here, okay? To keep your home together and to keep your coins right. You started out with coins, you're going to end with coins. I think it's good, okay? Yeah, like I said, I see a lot of people talking, whether this is you or others. The influence of others is going to determine how this wheel turns. You got the Wheel of Fortune twice. You have the Page of Cups twice. You've got a lot of repeat energy, and you have a lot of major arcana out here. So again, this is something that was so fated and inevitable. But here's the thing. Overall, no matter how this situation is resonating with you or the cross watcher, this is actually, to me, a very beautiful reading, because it's going to teach everyone involved. And I hear ownership. I keep hearing ownership. So in the past, there may be a situation where people sort of place blame, or even somehow like just brush it off, where it's like really not their problem, which is sort of, you know, can be some narcissistic tendencies there. But I don't see that happening, okay? Dependability. I don't see that happening. I see everyone taking ownership of what they've done with the Empress. More repeat energy, okay? Whatever this is, if it is a legal matter, you've learned your lesson, okay? If you were dealing with shady people that got you into a legal matter, you've learned your lesson. You've learned who you can depend on and who you cannot. You've learned who you should share your life with, your information with, your abundance with, who you can talk to and who you cannot. Yeah, overall, this looks a lot like a purge that's been needing to happen for some time in the month of April. And I see you and whoever you even may be dealing with growing to way new heights because of it, even though it may be a bit of a sticky situation, because there has been a lot of, I don't want to say underhandedness, yeah, but it feels like the secret passing of information. I'm even seeing information passed on in closed files, like whatever's in those files, it's not outright. And I'm hearing zip files. Okay, I'm hearing zip files, and I'm seeing, okay, woo, I'm seeing a lock on certain apps on someone's phone and computer. It's like the whole thing doesn't have a lock on it. It's only certain apps or I'm hearing albums. Okay, so this could have to do with photos, but what is a photograph, right? But a memory. So it could be actual photos for some of you, but it could just be memories again, because you did the shit's been in the past. It's been happening. It's been something that you've been dealing with, and maybe even different situations or problems from the same people or vice versa. Either way, I see you coming out on top and really, really growing from this situation, especially because the main thing here is taking ownership of whatever this is, okay? That's going to make it go in your favor, even if it doesn't look like it's going in your favor on the surface. And that's a very beautiful thing, Sagittarius. So thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for allowing me to connect with your energy, and I will see you next time.